Hello gamers, welcome back to another Skyblock video. Today we're going to talk about a certain class called Tank. Its whole purpose is to tank. Make sure for more squishy classes like Mage where you can die really easily, a tank is a really good teammate. Because they basically allow you to live for stupidly long amounts of time. And they're generally really good for boss battles for when a lot of people cannot survive. But tanks are generally hard since, well, you have to tank 5 other people's damage, that or they have really expensive setup which most people cannot afford. Today we're going to be talking about some setups you can use. First off, we have to talk about generally how to be a good tank. Tank gives health and defense with some pretty decent perks. Dungeon Orb abilities are really nice. Castle of Stones, the ultimate ability, makes you immune to all types of damage for about 10 seconds, I think it was. And Seismic Wave is really good for clearing, if you don't have a good clearing weapon, that is. Also, if there's one tank, that gets doubled. So keep that in mind. So if we go over here, and we head all over to the auction house, the first thing you want to buy is a set called Protector Dragon Armor. Very good and cheap. There's a certain stat called Gear Score which you want. And you want Titanic on it. As much as it sucks and it doesn't give any damage stats, it's good. And if you want like this armor piece, you can put gemstones on it. But generally the more stars the better. Remember that. So if we go a little bit down, I think there should be some. Like reinforced defense. Heavy, that's also good. But I find Titanic or Giant to be the better option. Giant being the best one. That should last you from at least floor 1 to floor 5. But there are some good utility items. Like a Florid Zombie Sword. Very cheap, very nice. A Wand of Healing or its upgrades. Like Wand of Atonement. Make sure you get Ultimate Rise on those, by the way. But if you don't want the full set, you can get full set, it's not bad. But if you want, you can get a Zombie Heart. Which, I don't know why it keeps doing this. Zombie. Like, if we go here, like Zombie Heart. Health 50, get Titanic, Giant, whatever you want on this. But what you really like, there's the healing bonus. That way, if you don't have a healer, you can still survive really long. For this, I would recommend, for the pet, I would recommend a turtle pet. Not a bad option, really good. It's very nice too. If you want, you can get a Eternal Shellman on it, but it's not really needed for some of the floors. Floor 5, it's annoying without a Shellman, but yeah, get turtle pet, very good. For floor 6, what you'll want is Necromancer. Don't get the helmet. Get the boots, the pants, and then the chest plate. For the helmet, you want to get the Reaper. I spelled it wrong. Reaper mask. You skip past these. The Reaper mask. Make sure you get Giant on all of them because it gives way too much HP. And get Growth 5, Prop 5, or even better, and make sure you put Max Off Potato Books on it. And that's it. For a pet, you want to get a Blue Whale pet. And if we go over here, this is a good one. Blue Whale pet, high level, a lot of HP, increases max HP by a lot, and it makes you immune to knockback. Make sure it has a Dwarf Turtle Shellman on it. And that should last you a decent amount. Then you get to floor 7. Once you beat floor 7, get Golder Armor. Don't get the helmet. You can stick with the Reaper mask. Get Golder leggings, boots, chest plate, and that's it. And like all the other ones, the blue whale pet is going to be your best option. But there's a sword called the Estrella, which there are currently none on the auction house. Except if you go to Mythic. They're really expensive, but they have 2 defense per Catacombs level. So if you're at Catacombs 50, that is 100 defense, which is quite good. If you want, there's also added new stuff like equipment pieces, which are also really good. And if you really want, you can go over here to the, I forgot what his name was, Maxwell. And you can pour all of your magic points, or tuning points, into defense and HP, which I wouldn't recommend because you want damage. But it is a very good option. So, yeah, get that, and you can also get like Slender, Commando. But if you want, there is one that's really good, Protected. This is a really good one, and I would recommend. So get this one. Alright, that covers the tank guide. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good day.